This is week 16 of my 16-week course. I was a little short. I didn't cut enough for that shoe, so I had to stretch it. Yeah. I made it on time. That's the first one I made it on time so far, so hopefully I passed.
You had a heck of a valiant effort. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
I honestly didn't think I was pushing myself fast enough through the run. I didn't think I was gonna finish on time.
It was fast.
Last night I didn't think I was gonna make it, and then today, it's a lot. It feels amazing to make it finally.
I'm from Indiana, Pennsylvania. First impression, scared. Completely scared. First time out of the house and on my own, but everybody's just been so nice here and I can't ask for anything better. You come here, you're expected to work and you work.
So this is a 16 city head. It is the largest American-made horseshoe nail, and we're going to use it for another purpose. So this is kind of a one-size-fits-all sort of thing. There we go, basically. One question we get a lot about, what size nipper should I use? There's a 14-inch, this is a 14-inch classic, and here's a 14-inch racetrack, and then we have 15-inch, and actually I've always used the 14-inch, and we do some big animals. This is a draft mule. They're going to have thick wall, they're going to have hard feet, but I still get along with the 14-inch nipper, 14-inch racetrack at that. The reason I get along so well with this is because I only go about a half of the nipper blade at a time. Part of it is I do live in Missouri, so Missouri has a bit of a wetter climate than some places, and so if I lived still in New Mexico, would I use a 14 or 15-inch? I don't know. Would I use a classic? I don't know. I've gotten along really good with the racetrack. So if I nip, if I just do this little twist and I only move just a little bit at a time, you can see how easy it is to cut through this. And this is a pair of used nippers. You can see by the look of it, and I'm not using any strength whatsoever because I am only moving just a part of the blade at a time. That is the secret to not only easy nipping, but flat nipping. So just that little move allows me to walk into the next one. Now when these big boys want to get away, they can get away because there's a lot of animal here. But you can see that's a thick wall, heavy 14-inch racetrack, and it went through there like butter.
I went through school as a welder, and I came out of high school and I was certified with a few welding degrees. And I went looking for a job, and I got into a few jobs, but none of them really led anywhere. Kind of not really the pay I was looking for. Ultimately, watching the Keystone Pipeline get shut down and having everybody flock to all the jobs all over the place and trying to get a job, that's what really pushed me to look to different realms and see what different options there are, and I'm glad with the option I chose to become a farrier, and this is great. I love it.
I'm heading out of here soon. So.
It was good working with you, man.
Yeah, you too. See you now.
I know you're gonna have a good career.
Thanks. You too, man.
The internship was a really good experience. We worked with Sture in South Carolina, and we learned a lot. Once a week, if not twice a week, we went to a vet clinic there and did some pathological shoeing. And she put on a patent bar that I made, a straight bar that I made, and a Z bar that I had made. It was really rewarding. Like, I made this, and it went on. I've seen a tremendous amount of growth. Believe it or not, you know, in the beginning, just pulling a shoe is hard, and you think it wouldn't be hard, but it is, and you're like, wow, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. And then you get to shaping, and you're like, this is definitely not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Shaping is by far the hardest part of the entire thing. When people worry about nailing on, I think nailing on is probably the easiest part of the entire thing.
So years ago you found this place and thought that, hey, maybe someday I'll be going there.
Yeah, when I was about 13, I think I decided I wanted to come and be a farrier, but I had to wait till I was 16, and then I turned 16, now I'm here.
Are you 16?
Yes, I just turned 16. I got here a week and 3 days ago. It's kind of crazy. It was always like this distant thing I was gonna do way in the future, and I was always just gonna be ready for it and everything. And now it's like here and I'm actually doing it, so. It's kind of crazy, but I've been having my plans laid out for a long time. My plan is to become a farrier and then go home, work as a farrier, and then once I graduate high school, go into vet school and start doing that. And eventually I want to be a large animal vet and a farrier. So today is a Wednesday, and typically on Wednesdays the horses come here and we just stay around the place and do the horses that come. We also had a few foraging demos today, and so yeah, once I'm done with this I'm going to go and try and make some of my projects.
My experience with horses, I've had horses my entire life. I do a lot of trail riding, roping, cattle sorting, stuff like that, and just wanted to, make a career out of horses. I'm planning on heading back home and trying to start my own shoeing business back home.
For some reason, no matter what job I do, I always get the most, like, coke on me. It's just, I don't know.
My bad. I'm gonna go do 10 push-ups now and then 10 push-ups later.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, no,
We need evidence of this.
No.
You're doing
I'm gonna go in the bunkhouse when no one's watching. Sam, come on. You can do it. We believe in you. I
do
said
it.
a bad word. Just do the girl push-ups. Yeah. You know, it doesn't have to be great.
I love this school, and everything I've heard about this has been one of the best schools, and that's where I am now, so I can't wait to see the future.